remain focused on dismantling the military capabilities of the Iranian terror regime. Our objectives are very clear: eliminate Iran's nuclear capabilities, destroy its ballistic missile arsenal, and degrade their naval forces. Every day, their capabilities are being reduced. The regime's response tells you everything you need to know. They are acting out of desperation, panicked. Instead of confronting our forces directly, Iran is launching missiles from schools and hospitals, hiding behind civilians while deliberately targeting civilians. In recent days, Iran has continued launching ballistic missiles toward Israel. Around half of those missiles contain cluster warheads designed to spread destruction across wide civilian areas. That tells you exactly who they are targeting: not military bases, homes, families, cities. But it is not only about Israel. Across the region, the regime is firing waves of ballistic missiles and UAVs toward neighboring Gulf and other countries. Since the beginning of the war, Iran has launched more than 2,000 UAVs and more than 500 ballistic missiles toward Gulf nations. On the 9th of March in Bahrain, an Iranian munition struck a residential building in the capital, Manama. A 29-year-old woman was killed. 8 others were injured. The same day, another Iranian missile entered Turkish airspace for the second time and had to be intercepted by NATO air defenses. Yet, from this very building, the representative of the Iranian regime comes here every day and lectures the international community about aggression. Mr. Ravani, you and your regime are lying. You claim Iran targets, and I quote, only military objectives. That is simply not true. I know it, because Iranian missiles are firing on Israeli cities where my daughters and my mother live. You will hear the same today from the representatives from the Gulf countries. They know exactly what's happening and where the drones are landing: airports, homes, schools. Those are not military targets. Those are civilians. Meanwhile, Israel continued its operations alongside the US. As of March 5th, Israeli Air Force pilots had conducted more than 2,500 strikes using over 6,000 munitions against Iranian military targets. Iran does not operate alone. Its strategy relies on terror proxies, and nowhere is that clearer today than in Lebanon. We will speak about it in the Security Council in a few moments. Since March 2nd, Hezbollah has launched wave after wave of attacks against Israel. More than 880 rockets and missiles, more than 60 UAVs, more than 15 anti-tank guided missiles. Hezbollah itself has been very clear about why. Not to defend Lebanon, not to protect the Lebanese citizens, but to avenge the death of Ayatollah Khamenei and serve the agenda of the Iranian regime. As we stand here today, Israeli families are once again running to bomb shelters as rockets are launched toward our communities. That is the reality. And that is why Israel is operating in Lebanon, to stop that threat. Despite the ceasefire agreement, Hezbollah rebuilt and rearmed, and it did so in direct violation of UN Security Council 1701. You can look at the map right here, it's very clear. It shows Hezbollah military activity south of the Litani River. So Resolution 1701 basically said that south of the Litani River there should be no presence of Hezbollah at all. But look what happened there. All over this area, you can find Hezbollah activities, launch sites, weapons depots, underground bunkers, all over this area, exactly where they were forbidden to operate. You can look at this small village, Bargoz, south of the Litani. The first day of the operation, they launched missiles to our communities in the north. So I ask you, where was the Lebanese military? Where was the Lebanese government? This is a reality Israel is confronting. Since the ceasefire came into effect, we have a mechanism that we report to that mechanism. And technically the Lebanese military should go and enforce and dismantle. Unfortunately, they didn't do it. So let me say this directly to the Lebanese government. There are only two options here. Either the Lebanese state acts to dismantle Hezbollah's military in southern Lebanon, or Israel will. The Lebanese government must mobilize its army and confront the terrorist threat Hezbollah poses, not only to Israel, but to the people of Lebanon. Believe me, Israel does not want to be operating inside Lebanon. But Israel will not accept rockets fired at our people, and we will do whatever is necessary to stop them. Thank you.
Mr. Ambassador, thank you. Edith Lederer from the Associated Press. You just said that Israel does not want to be in Lebanon, but it will stay as long as necessary. The Lebanese people keep asking, how long will this operation take? What is your answer to them?
As long as there will be a threat against us, we will operate. But I expect more from the Lebanese government. Edith, you will hear today from the Gulf countries speaking about their sovereignty, defending their sovereignty. Lebanon should take control of their sovereignty as well. They should deploy the Lebanese military to the south and push Hezbollah out. If they will not do it, we will do it.
Ambassador Jessica Lemazurier from France 24. Has Israel used white phosphorus in Lebanon? What's your response to the Human Rights Watch report?
Can you repeat the question?
Has Israel used white phosphorus in Lebanon? What's your response to those allegations?
So, we do everything we can to minimize civilian casualties. And we have very precise ammunition, and we have very good intelligence. That's why we actually asked the people from southern Lebanon, south of the Litani, to move to the north, to avoid civilian casualties. And they should know that, we're going to target Hezbollah. And I'm telling to the Lebanese people, if you have a Hezbollah depot next to your home or launchers next to your house, don't stay there. We are coming after Hezbollah. Don't be in that area.
The question is about white phosphorus. Has Israel used it?
I'm not familiar with that.
One final question. Ambassador Ala Masoud, the National. Once Israel achieves its objective in Lebanon, are you going to pull completely out of Lebanon?
We have no desire to act in Lebanon. Actually, let's be accurate. Israel is not in Lebanon today. We took few defensive positions next to our border, but we didn't go into ground operation in Lebanon. I hope we will not have to do it. But in the past, we had no option, and we did it. But for now, most of the strikes are from the air, and we hope it will be enough to send a clear message for the Lebanese government to act. Thank you very much.
Mr. Ambassador, quick follow-up. Are there any talks between Lebanon and Israel taking place? And would you like that?
Definitely, we also always prefer diplomacy. And indeed, before this operation, we had direct talks with Lebanon, and I'm sure we will continue. But now, they have to choose to actually confront Hezbollah. They have to stop Hezbollah. So we are willing to have a dialogue, but not just for the sake of a dialogue. They have to choose. Either they confront Hezbollah or they let us do it. There is no other option. Thank you very much.